Every now and again I talk about capturing seminars, workshops, if they're bookkeepers, accountants, in this case it's a financial advisor, and I've come in, set up a camera and recording the seminar about retirement planning, retirement advice, basically the topic that the financial advisors are very comfortable talking about. They're sharing success stories, they're sharing client testimonials, they're sharing stories of journeys that they take their clients on, and that makes for incredible Facebook ads content. It makes for incredible landing page content for a Google ad. It makes great social media content when you chop it up with reels and stories, and it helps me promote future seminars. It's really good for blog creation because the transcripts get split up into blogs, and that goes up into the website, so the website's freshening up, and who are the authority on the topic, of course. I can't stress how important it is for, especially in the finance space, medical space, cardiologists, if you property managers, accountants, bookkeepers, any kind of space that runs webinars or workshops, make sure you are capturing the whole session with good audio, good visuals, and then that's chopped up into never-ending reels that can be used for marketing collateral. Time to interview some advisors, and I've got a list of questions that I've prepared. We're in between the seminar sessions, and I'm about to be going down a list of questions. For example, the first question for Steph will be, what is the defining moment that led you to become a financial advisor? So more specific than general career inspiration. Let them talk. Next question might be, can you share some client success stories? We talk about expert insights and practical advice. Give us some basic tips. What advice would you give a X amount? Client success stories, innovation and future outlook. Where do you see your industry going and things like that? Value propositions. What's your unique approach? How are you different to other financial advisors? The personal touch. What's it like to deal with you? Quick fire round. Best financial book you have recommended to clients. Most important financial metric that you track for your clients. So really cool stuff.
Just finished processing footage from another seminar for a financial planner, financial advisor. I think this is my 4th or 5th session that I've captured for them, and I can't stress how valuable the content is for lots of reasons. For an SEO campaign, for building trust with Google, for social media, for ads, for the landing page, for blogs, for the About Us page, for the team page. There's so much value that comes from this. There were 2 sessions. There was a 3 p.m. and a 6 p.m. and I recorded, there was a 26 gig per file. I had all of the audio transcribed. Excuse me. Had all the audio transcribed. From the transcriptions, I've chopped them up into vertical reels. I've grouped them up into the various stories and discussion points of the seminar into blogs. I've cut them out so the advisor and the specialist that was talking about their craft gets that footage given to them so they can load it up on social media, LinkedIn, and it goes onto their team's page, About Us page. Someone landing on this website, including Google, right? A lot of the things that I do are for Google. They click on one of the advisors and they can see all the various seminars that they've spoken at. Like, this is an authority on the topic. And I'm starting to see a year into the campaign, and like today there were 2 organic leads from SEO, from showing up. But a lot of the common feedback I'm receiving is they're scrolling through the site, they're sussing out social media, they're building an online relationship with the brand and the value that the website is giving in terms of sharing valuable content. So back to what I did with the footage, 26 gig file, I loaded up into a video editor. Now this particular location, the lighting was pretty terrible because I recorded it with an SLR camera with some good audio. I spruced up the visuals. There was a really nice green backdrop behind them, and so I enhanced the colors of that, made things stand out a bit, made overall the footage much lighter, then had it grouped up into sections, transcribed, the really cool thing that I did was I created a thank you video for attendees and I ran it as a Facebook ad. What I did is I grabbed the transcript and I summarized the transcript by the most important points and created a voiceover, the audience for the engagement. And while the financial advisors were chit-chatting with some of the attendees answering their questions, I captured a whole bunch of vertical clips where not showing the faces of the attendees, but I showed the faces of the financial advisors chatting with the audience. And it was really engaging because these are genuine questions and this is how you begin building relationships. And so over the top of these clips and the seminar clips that I recorded with my phone, I did a voiceover thanking people for attending the seminar, and it summarized the points of the seminar and the key talking points. Of course, that full 1 hour, whatever it is, 1 hour and a half footage is up on the site where people can re-watch it along with the previous seminars that we ran. The analogy I've always used is you don't have to be the fastest man in the world or woman. You just have to be faster than the person coming second when you're being chased by a bear, right? We just need to outrun the next person if a bear is chasing us. In this case, we just need to do better than the competitors that we're up against, whether it's the other financial advisory websites in our suburbs. Now, once we conquer the suburb, we're already starting to conquer the surrounding suburbs with the geo pages, but also the overall site authority is being increased each seminar that we run. Each month there's more organic traffic, and it begins to be a snowball effect because we've triggered a reaction of the users are seeing valuable information on the site, which means they are staying on the site for longer. They're hanging around watching these videos and they're receiving value. They're booking seminars, they're making inquiries, and Google's noticing that. Google tracks that and rewards us with more traffic, with more rankings, okay? Now that will continue until we go up against sites that are doing better than us, having more videos, having more engaging content, more backlinks, a whole bunch of other stuff. Is that a penguin? Stella, don't touch the penguin. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, that's not a penguin. That's not a penguin. Hey, Stella! Come on. Jesus Christ. That was a penguin. You are running marketing campaigns like look, I'm the jack of all trades. I wear all the hats. I was the one recording the seminars. I was the one capturing the social media content. But the beautiful thing is I'm spending time with them and I'm understanding more about who their particular client is. I'm interviewing the advisors. In this case, what I also did is I grabbed 100 questions, and the questions were divided around career, values, company progression, and things like that. And we just cherry picked a few questions they were comfortable answering in front of the camera without needing a script. And so each of these seminars, I capture more of those interviews. We get more content. It's just a snowball effect. And so yes, I've got a whole team of content writers and editors, but it's so much more valuable when the content comes from the client themselves. Like when I'm having my first client catch-ups or the first meeting where we showcase the website or whatnot, I actually have my microphone with me and I interview them then and there because that transcript is so valuable. I've got a list of just default questions to ask the business to get them talking about the business. And it's instead of me doing the normal thing, which is hiring writers and say, we're a builder in Melbourne or Sydney, here's a few competitors, here's the text that they're using. It's like the content just becomes more or less the same. This is different. We interview the person, we've got like 100 questions, they answer whichever ones they feel comfortable with, and it's natural, and that content is far more superior than any chat GPT, here's 5 competitors, go rewrite them, which is what most websites do right now. Oh, there's a patrol on the beach. I wonder if I should get my doggies off the beach. Hope that helps.